I don't know if the thing caught that because of my loud excessive clapping, but what a game, man. What a game. Clippers with their backs against the wall goes against yet another hostile Dallas crowd and sends them Dallas Mavericks fans damn near at full capacity, going all home, beating each other up back in the parking lot. Anyways, the Clippers beat the Dallas Mavericks 104-97. And it was all thanks behind Mr. Kawhi Leonard himself, the Claw. Which, if I could pull up my jersey right now, I would. But I think I put it somewhere. I don't know where I put it. But I definitely should just wear my Kawhi Leonard jersey, right? Anyways, whatever. Maybe I'll wear it. I'll wear it Sunday. Oh, how about that? Good luck, charm. But Kawhi Leonard, he just took over. He took over. Kawhi Leonard, man, that was something special he did. If you watched early part of this game, Clipper fans were calling for Kawhi Leonard's heads. I had Clipper fans all over my TL saying Kawhi needs to be aggressive. We're waiting for aggressive Kawhi, and he was being passed. And I'm like, oh, great. We're going to get another piss poor Kawhi game again. That's just fucking fantastic. And then he lit it up in the second quarter. He lit it up in the third quarter. And he just went on pure fire in the fourth quarter. Those two threes he made in Luka Doncic's face. No, yeah, one was in Luka Doncic's face, and another one was in Dorian Finney-Smith's face. Those were shots of saying, I'm not losing tonight. We're going to game 7. I'm not losing. Hold on a second, dude. Okay, back from extracurricular activities of throwing away garbage. Anyways, as I was saying on my Kawhi little thing is, those were shots made by Kawhi saying, I'm not losing tonight. We're forcing this game 7, and guess what? There's not a damn thing you can do about it. And that's what we need to see out of Kawhi. That's what we wanted to see out of Kawhi. It was getting to the point where, good God, I'm out of breath. It was getting to the point where nobody else was stepping up. Nobody else was hitting a shot. And Kawhi did the superstar theme and put the team on his back single-handedly. Kawhi Leonard single-handedly won this game. He single-handedly won this game for the Clippers. If he did not hit those 2 threes, we might be talking about a different story. But Kawhi Leonard, you know, I said it when I was watching the game. I said Kawhi Leonard might need to damn near score 50 points for the Clippers to win this game and force the game 7. And lo and behold, he had 45. He was only 5 points away from dropping 50. Anyways, let's get into this Clipper game recap. Let's talk about definitely some of the things I liked. The defense for Luka Doncic was much better. It seemed like they actually had a game plan. And the thing was this, and another positive on Kawhi standards is he damn near tried to guard Luka the entire damn game. He rarely switched off Luka because obviously this is a must-win game. You need to freaking guard the main guy. And Kawhi took the challenge. And I like the fact that they did different types of freaking looks. They freaking, when Luka called the screen, you would have one defender switch, get over there, and then run back. And then it would be enough time for Kawhi to finally get there. Don't know why they weren't doing that in the series, because this defensive strategy held Luka to 70 points by the time they got to the fourth quarter. And we already know how much Luka Doncic struggles in the fourth quarter. Damn near all the Dallas Mavericks struggle in the fourth quarter because guess what? They waste all their damn energy celebrating and hitting all these shots in the first 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter, they go cold. Reggie Jackson, even though his play after he missed his first shot absolutely was just good God awful. You know, he kept the Clippers in the game. He kept the Clippers to start the game off by going 6 for 6. If not for Reggie Jackson going 6 for 6 from the field to start the game for the Clippers might end up losing this game, and the game might end up becoming. Hold on, let me say this. I'm saying it too fast. If it was not for Reggie Jackson hitting 6 for 6 field goal from the field, the Clippers probably may have started the game off and end up losing this game in a blowout. So as much as I don't want to give my props to Reggie, the least thing Clipper fans can do is give their props to Reggie for the first couple of minutes of that game. Because if not for his 14 early points, we might be talking about another different story where the Clippers are going home, and I'm ranting on here saying fire Ty Lue, get rid of these guys and stuff like that. Really, to be honest, the only guys that really showed up to an extent was Reggie Jackson in the Reggie Jackson in the first quarter, and then Kawhi Leonard essentially taking over in a little bit in the second, a little bit in the third, and then completely just taking over in the fourth quarter. Those are really the only guys I saw on my screen tonight that actually showed up. The guy now, that's for the offensive side. Defensive things like maybe some, like Paul George, Batum, Marcus Morris, they were fine on defense. They were fine. I'll give them their props. They played a solid defensive game. But offensively, they all stunk up the joint. Well, I'm going to kick out Batum. Marcus Morris and Paul George stunk up the joint offensively. I'm going to actually talk about Paul George first compared to Marcus Morris. Paul George in 46 minutes had 20 points, 6 of 15 from the field, hit only 2 of his 7 3-pointers. Had a double-double, 13 rebounds, 6 assists. If he had more points, this game, we'd have beaten this damn Dallas team by 10 points. Honestly, if I can go down the entire freaking thing, if Marcus Morris had just contributed a little bit, we would have blown these guys out. Anyways, Paul George reverted back to pandemic P, or whatever they want to call him, playoff P, whatever. He reverted back into that crap. It's the same thing like last game in Game 5. It's a okay performance from Paul George, but not the best. He could definitely be better. What I mean he could be better is, can he stop dribbling the ball off his damn leg? This man had hold on, let me pull up the stats of how many damn turnovers he had. Paul George had 5 turnovers tonight. Unacceptable. That can't happen. That can't happen. Paul George dribbling off his legs. One of his dumbest turnovers was passing to freaking Marcus Morris when he wasn't even open. Luka just takes it as if he was his own teammate. And it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So Paul George, hopefully in Game 7, he actually shows up and he hits some baskets, and he's actually hitting them at an efficient rate. Not giving me 6 of 15. I'm going to need more from that, Paul George. Because by God, if the Clippers lose Game 7 and he stinks up the joint, you already know it's going to be starting up. There was a point in this game, Paul George just looked atrocious. I was honestly calling for his benching. But okay. He started off the fourth quarter pretty nicely. And yeah, Marcus Morris. How much are we paying this clown? How much are we paying this clown? To go 1 of 10 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, and finish with 4 points. How much are we paying this clown? Oh, wait. We're paying him $64 million. And he's only giving me 4 points. 1 of 10. Fuck my life with this bastard. Excuse my language, but F my life. Good God, dude. You cannot tell me he's been this horrible. We can slander PG for his pathetic effort, his pathetic play in the last 2 games. But Marcus Morris, in every damn game other than that Game 3 clinching win, when he hit those 3 straight threes, essentially, or those 2 straight threes to seal the deal on Dallas, he's been awful this series. And if we somehow win Game 7, what leads me to believe he's going to freaking give me anything against Utah? His defense was actually pretty solid tonight. It was probably the only thing that maybe I would say, in my opinion, kept him in the game, in the damn game, because I was legit calling for Ty Lue to bench his ass. Which, personally, in my opinion, if it was me running the helm, I would have benched him a long time ago. If you're gonna give me 1 of 10 from the field, 4 points, and no threes made, well, guess what? That ain't gonna work, buddy. Marcus Morris is getting paid way too much money to be going 1 for 10 from the field. He needs to step up, and he actually needs to contribute in Game 7. Like, literally. For once, can this man give me some baskets to hit? I don't know what happened. I don't know what got in his head. But this man straight up is just breaking shots. And it's not fun to watch. It's stressing my hair out. I know this guy's a better shooter than what it is, but he's just not making them. He has wide open looks, and he's breaking them. This guy better get his act together for Game 7. Speaking of Game 7, what the fuck is wrong with the NBA for scheduling a game? If you go look on ESPN.com or any other news outlets regarding sports, and you look up NBA games on Sunday, the only other NBA game on Sunday is Hawks and 76ers, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. In other words, at 3 o'clock, other words, on the East Coast, it's 1 o'clock. Why do the Clippers have a 12:30 afternoon game? The Lakers lost, so that means they don't get a game at Staples anyways. Why is it not another 7 o'clock p.m. start time? No idea. So that's on the NBA for fucking that up, because they know, oh shit, the Clippers struggle in afternoon games. Let's give them another afternoon game, guys. So the Clippers have to overcome the odds of their pathetic efforts on 12:30 start times. Wonderful. Just what I needed. And I figured Game 7 would be a 12:30 start time. 12:30. No, that's no excuse. That's no excuse. You still have to go out there and go win a damn basketball game. Who cares if you have to wake up a few hours earlier? The Clippers should be waking up anyways. It's a playoff game. Anyways, if I want to run down the rest of the stats, there's not really much of anything. You know, Terrence Mann, 11 minutes, 0 points. Really nothing he did. Rondo didn't do shit either, only had 1 assist. Zubac, he had 6 rebounds, some pretty clutch rebounds. Had 2 points. Other than that, that was kind of it. The bench really gave the Clippers absolutely nothing. We saw Luke Kennard sighting here, even though he had 2 points. Went 1 of 4 from the field, missed all his 3-pointer shots, because guess what? The Clippers are anemic from 3 in the playoffs, because we can't hit a shot to save our lives in the playoffs. I swear, I hope in Game 3 that turns around and we actually start hitting wide open jump shots. But it's great to see that Luke Kennard finally got minutes, where at least Ty Lue went to something else offensively to try to get something out of it. But the offensive game plan for me in this game, it was kind of just other than the Kawhi taking over, the offense was kind of just meh. I felt like there was too many times the Clippers drove into the paint and they passed up easy looks. There was countless times Clipper players drove into the paint and kicked it out for a wide open 3 just to miss it. What I thought was going to be the end and the death nail in the Clippers season for this, was the fact when we had a wide open Luke Kennard. He misses a wide open look from 3, only for Tim Hardaway Jr. to come down the court and just jack up a 3 and makes it. And at that point, I was like, we're losing this game. But no, we didn't, because we regained the lead. And Mavericks made it a 2-point deficit. And then Kawhi went on fire and said, I'm not losing this game. And the Clippers finally got that one breakaway offensive performance where they took the commanding lead, which we need to do in Game 7 when the moments arrive, which is going to be a freaking key thing, is when the Clippers have a chance to take a commanding lead, we have to take the commanding lead. And if you have to go for layups, I don't care. Personally, at this point, right now, since the 3 ball isn't falling, The Clippers should just go for offensive layups, honestly. Just go drive into the paint. Just go to the rim. The Mavericks can't stop it. And I always scratch my head like, why are we driving to the rim when we're not making threes? Now you can say, well, at least one of them is going to fall. Well, if everybody other than a few players like Kawhi Leonard are missing threes, what's the point in taking them? Just go drive to the basket if they can't stop you. And two, again, like I said earlier, there are many times we did do that and they just passed it and kicked it out for a three that ended up missing. Why? Just take the easy layup. Let's run to the Dallas Mavericks pathetic stats, man, because I'm sick and tired of this damn team. I swear, I hope we beat this team so I can troll the Dallas Maverick fans because I'm sick and tired of this damn Dallas Mavericks team. I seriously, sorry. Oh, and did you guys not see Terry Stotts got fired? Yeah, we wasted our time with Dallas when we could have did the same thing to the damn Portland Trailblazers. Dorian Finney-Smith, 11 points. He got on fire for a bit, but still, he sucked. What did I say about Tim Hardaway Jr.? You let this guy get more than 15 points, more than 10 points, really. And all of a sudden, he's a world beater. And he has his confidence, and he's acting like his damn daddy. But he's not his dad. He's a scrub. He had 23 points tonight. We let this clown get off fire and start doing his crap talking. At some point, you had freaking him outplaying Paul George, which, funny enough, he did outplay Paul George. And he was actually hitting off like shots on a more efficient rate than Paul George ever did. The only problem is he missed a very clutch three at the end, which essentially sealed the deal for the Dallas Mavericks. We need to do our best to limit this guy in Game 7, because I do not need to see this Tim Hardaway jack off freaking shoot more shots and make contested threes. Yeah, you make him hit easy wide open threes, then he can start coming down the lane and hitting contested threes. This bum needs to seriously get a reality check. Hopefully they do that. Boban, 12 points. All right, he was fine, but okay. He doesn't really take the fucking Mavericks over the top. Dallas was smart to keep feeding him to the damn paint. I don't know why they don't do that, but okay, whatever. Porzingis. What did I tell you about Porzingis? He sucks. 7 points. End of story. Luka Doncic. He was all right. He had 70 points going into the half, so clearly you can tell that the Clippers' defense affected him. The same defense that was played in Game 6 needs to be played in Game 7. I hope that same defense comes to LA at 12:30. Let's go to the bench. Bench for the Dallas Mavericks essentially did as much as the damn Clippers bench. Maxi Kleber, 0 points. Good. Dwight Powell, 0 points. Good. Lee Stein, 2 points. Good. Jalen Brunson, 7 points. Good. Jason Richardson, 6 points. Or not Jason Richardson, Josh Richardson. Josh Richardson, 6 points. Good. Look at the stat line from the Dallas Mavericks, man. Really only Doncic and Hardaway Jr. showed up. I'm still questioning the fact that we did not blow this team out or not at least beat this team by 10 points. Oh, wait. None of our role players actually showed up and hit their shots. That's going to be the key to Game 7. If the role players can step up and hit their damn shots like a Marcus Morris, Paul George can be efficient as hell. We got guys hitting threes when we need to have them hit timely threes or hit timely baskets in general. We can beat this Dallas Mavericks team by 10. Damn near a blowout. The Clippers owe the Clipper players owe the Clippers fans at least a home W for once. Like, I swear, man. I've been hearing on Twitter that I'm going to the game. We've been cheering our hearts out. The people have been cheering their hearts out, and the Clippers end up losing. Let's end this freaking home playoff losing streak. Like, please. Also, how about this? Let's not wear those Los Angeles jerseys. Wear either the black jerseys or the white jerseys. Hell, pull out the blue jerseys for crying out loud. I don't know why we don't wear the blue jerseys for crying out loud. You would think we wear the blue jerseys, but I guess not. I guess we just royally hate the blue jerseys. But maybe we need to wear a different jersey. Maybe wearing the white jersey for the home game or the black jersey, maybe. Maybe you should grow the blue jersey. Maybe that might work. It's jersey magic. You don't know. It could help. But this series definitely is going to be in the Clippers' court because guess what? No team in this series has won their home games. So it's going to be to see if the Clippers can break that streak. Hopefully, for my sanity, they can. Because if the Clippers can overcome the immeasurable odds of defeating the lowly Dallas Mavericks, trust and believe. I think we all, as Clipper fans, can all taunt Dallas Mavericks fans saying, you guys never had a chance. But I'm going to hold that off until I see on Sunday. So the good thing is, at least on Friday, I can go watch my Dragon Quest. Tomorrow I can go watch my One Piece, my Hero Academia, and do whatever I need to do. Watch whatever anime I need to watch on Saturday so I can lower myself off, and then I can get up on a Sunday morning and just watch these guys try to give me something. I'm just hoping the Clippers in this Game 7 show up compared to last year in the bubble. Like, really, I really do hope. We're going to see what the Clippers got. We're going to see what they got because, listen, man, it's one thing with this team that they give you this hope. And who knows, sometimes that hope ends up working out and sometimes it just doesn't. 2015, we were down 3-2 against the Spurs. We ended up going to San Antonio winning that game. And we ended up winning a very key Game 7 in the clutch. We need a replication of that, please and thank you. That's all I can say. So Ty Lue bought himself another game to hopefully not lose his job. I still believe if we lose this series, regardless, Ty Lue needs to be given the pink slip and say goodbye. Because I don't know what this man is doing. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I'm sick and tired of this damn team and them stressing me the hell out. I'm going to go watch my Dragon Quest, then make a review on that, and then go freaking, maybe, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then by the time I'm done with that, it'll be too late to watch MLB The damn show, or play MLB The Show. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Put in the comment section your thoughts on the Clippers W. What are your chances of your thoughts of their chances in an afternoon game on Game 7? Because trust and believe, I'm not excited. We got a Game 7. That's great. And then you see it's a 12:30 start time. At least Paul George in his interview on Bally Sports said, well, we don't really do good in afternoon games. Oh, thank you, Mr. Obvious or Captain Obvious for telling us that because we know you guys suck. I don't understand why these guys just don't set their alarms, to go to bed at 8:30 and go and set their alarms before, like a few hours before game time. I don't understand that. Hell, if you guys don't like it, get some extra sleep. Go to bed at 7:30. Hopefully this team shows up on Sunday. I'll be back in either a Clippers win moving on to the second round, or we can talk about the Clippers losing in Game 7. And then I'll make my Clippers game, our Clippers season in review where I utterly probably thrash the Clippers and we can't get out of the first round for crying out loud. Hopefully for my sanity, we get out of the first round and we go on to Utah because now that the Lakers damn near lost, the only real team we need to take out of the way is probably Utah and more than likely maybe potentially Phoenix. And guess what? You're in the finals, presumably, and I mean presumably against the Nets. Again, this is one of these series that could be a make or break thing for the Clippers. This series could be the thing that it rallies them together, and then it's like, guess what? We can do this. We can get where we need to get. Again, it isn't going to be any easier when you move on to the second round because then you're going to have to go to Portland. Then you have to go to Utah. You have to play Utah. Now, gameplay-wise for Utah, that might be fucking different. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your video. I will be actually doing a second round playoff preview. I'm going to have to get in contact with my contacts and see when they want to do that. It might have to honestly be the Monday, or it might have to be the Monday. the Monday or Tuesday. It might have to be one of those days. I would do that, but because I'm doing the Clippers shit and I don't know what's going on there, I can't do it. I have a friend on the East Coast and my uncle's in Germany, so whatever. Okay, anyways, I spent some time. If you guys love the video, leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you want to get my next Clipper game recap. I'll see you guys after the Game 7, hopefully win or lose, whatever. I'll catch you guys later in the next video. Till then, guys, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your night. Until then, we can celebrate the W for now. Other than that, hopefully, let's cross our fingers we get a Game 7 W. Till then, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.